Alright, what is up you guys? It is Cameron and welcome back to the channel. This is officially my first video that I'm recording other than the saying that I'm back to making videos. This is the first video I'm recording that's actually a thing. So it's awesome getting back into it. Anyways, what we're going to be doing today is a test to see if I have OCD. The reason why I want to do this is because I've noticed throughout the years of my life that if something is I don't know, hardly off-center or something, it just really bothers me and it has to be a straight line. The only time that it's okay for something to be randomly offset, like if it's hung up on the wall or something like that, is if it's actually part of its design or if it makes sense for the scenario kind of thing. I don't know if that makes any sense at all. But I don't know, even if there's how this got brought up was I was taking my car to a mechanic shop here because my AC is busted and it's 100 degrees here, so you kind of need it. And they had their business cards on the table, and I saw them, and it was where the deck was offset a little bit. I don't know how to describe it. It was slightly fading off of the bottom one, and I just reached over and straightened it all out, fixed it and whatnot. And I looked over at Emily. I was like, "What is that called when you have to have this all in order or something?" And she's like, "OCD." And I was like, "Do you think that I have that?" And she's like, "I don't know." And I was like, "Well, I have a video idea then." So we're just gonna take this random, super, obviously gonna answer all of my questions online test, because you have to believe everything online. So if you have a medical concern or think that you might have OCD or dyslexia or anything like that, always go online, because they will be able to tell you absolutely better than anyone in person. Obviously, I am joking. Go see someone. Anyways, I found this test online of "Do I have OCD?" The 3-minute test. Do you ever experience repetitive thoughts that cause you anxiety? Repetitive thoughts that cause me anxiety? I don't think so. There's every once in a while a time where I'll be dwelling on one thing and I don't know. I don't think it ever causes me anxiety. I will dwell on something and think of it repetitively, but I don't think I ever get anxiety from it. I think it's more just me wanting to have a schedule, or to have a plan that this is gonna happen, or is this is this gonna happen kind of thing. I don't know. I guess it's not really trying to ask that, but nonetheless, I don't really get anxiety much at all. So I'm just gonna say rarely, because I mean maybe a few times, but not often whatsoever. Do you ever fear germs or engage in excessive... I would say very often, but I know that there's people worse than me about it, so it's just often, because I'm not constantly, scrubbing my arms down with soap water or sanitizing my hands every hour, anything like that. I don't quite go that far, but often. Do you experience the need to constantly check on something or arrange... Do you experience intrusive thoughts that are aggressive or about taboo topics? I don't think so. Not that I know of. Intrusive thoughts that are aggressive or about taboo topics? I don't think so. Nothing. I'd say rarely. I mean, maybe here and there, but no, not really. Do you struggle to control obsessive thoughts or compulsive behaviors? Control obsessive thoughts or compulsive behaviors. Do I struggle to do that? I don't know any obsessive thoughts I have. I mean, maybe I might play Rocket League a little bit too much. But I mean, I don't think I have any other obsessive thoughts or compulsive behaviors. Oh, I bite my nails a lot. I do bite my fingernails, and that's a compulsive behavior, and I do struggle to control that. Okay, we'll go sometimes, because that's like one thing that is definitely, but I can't think of anything else. So sometimes. Do you engage in rituals that provide temporary relief to your anxiety, such as counting, checking? Does that say checking? Yes. It looked like it was CHECKLILNG. There we go. Or cleaning. So do engage in rituals that provide temporary relief to your anxiety. So do I do things to take my mind off of stuff such as counting, checking, or cleaning? I guess so. Like, if something is stressing me out or getting me anxious, I guess they're wanting to say, I'll do something to fix it. I won't do those things to fix whatever it is that's stressing me out. Like, if I'm getting stressed out because things are dirty or stuff's not clean or whatever, which is the same thing, I will then clean it or arrange it. But if, like, I'm getting stressed from, like, a long day at work or something and I get home, I'm not gonna clean to get rid of that anxiety, you know what I mean? Like, I just do what relieves the cause. So, like, if it was a long day at work, when I get home, I'm gonna take a shower and relax, play a video game, something like that. I'm not gonna then clean or count to, you know, relieve that. So I guess I'm gonna say rarely for that one, because, like, if it applies to the situation, yeah, but that's more just problem solving than finding a relief. Do you spend at least 1 hour a day thinking obsessive thoughts or performing these? No, not an hour. I give it 40 minutes. By then I'm good. I've, you know, fixed my problem by then. Are work life, home life, or relationships affected by your obsessive thinking or ritual behaviors? No, not that I know of. I mean, work life, are they affected? No. That is not affected by my ritual behaviors or obsessive thinking whatsoever. Home life, slightly, because of the cleaning thing, like I said, or getting stuff arranged, but that's no. Relationships, no. So never. Okay, here are my results. Do I have OCD? Self-assessment test. Your score, mild. Okay. Okay, it says it's right in the middle, so maybe they give that to you no matter what you answer, but it says mild, and I can agree with that. Your answers suggest a mild indication that you have symptoms common among those people with OCD. However, this quiz is no substitute for a proper diagnosis from a healthcare professional, and we would encourage you to schedule an appointment with your doctor or other mental health professional now. Okay, so that was the Do I Have OCD test. Like I said, if you think anything, like, I don't know, that you might have it or someone else or something, I guess try taking the test on here and see what you get, and probably see someone that's qualified, because they can tell you better. I just did this for fun, and I got pretty much exactly what I thought. It's maybe, really quickly, I wanted to take another test and do the depression one, just to see what it says. So let's see. Okay, so we're gonna go through this quickly because it's just an extra little part to this video, not, you know, its own video or anything like that. I just want to go through and see what it says. For anyone that doesn't know, I struggled with very hardcore depression earlier in my life, not earlier as in like a year ago, earlier as in like 4, somewhere around there, years ago. And it was very serious and severe, but I'm like good now, and I don't really struggle with those thoughts whatsoever anymore, especially not how it was. It's definitely something that I've like overcome and have gotten better with time and people and my own self-digging, really. But we're just going to take the test answer honestly and see what it says. Little interest or pleasure in doing things. I'd say here and there, like there's times where I'll do something that would normally make me really happy or feel good, and sometimes just like, I don't know, I'm kind of just done and we'll just sit there and not do anything. So I guess very, very rarely, which the only options are for that is not at all or several days. So we're gonna say not at all because it's not several days worth. Feeling down, depressed, or helpless. Those are the options every time. It's gonna be not at all most of the time. I'll say several days because every once in a while I feel like down. I wouldn't say I do feel depressed or hopeless though. Trouble falling or staying asleep or sleeping too much. More than half the days, not every day. I have trouble falling asleep probably 4 days a week, I'd say. Staying asleep, I never have trouble doing that. Sleeping too much, maybe like once a week, like one day a week. But trouble falling asleep, that does happen. Feeling tired or having little energy. No. I don't really feel tired or have little energy. There's times where I just, I don't know, want to relax and sit for a little bit. It's not really that I feel like I can't do anything, it's that I want to not do anything. Poor appetite or overeating. I'd say not at all. In the past that definitely would have been one, but right now I eat correct portions. If anything, I eat way more than my stomach would want, but it's not really overeating, it's more that I am happy and enjoy food now instead of how I did. Feeling bad about yourself or that you are a failure and have let yourself or family. Trouble concentrating on things such as reading the newspaper or watching television. No. Moving or speaking so slowly that other people could have noticed. Yeah. You guys can probably tell from my videos, my speech is a little messed up. Thoughts that you would be better off dead or of hurting yourself. Okay, not now, but in the past. So, not at all, because we're doing this now and not how I was. If you've had any days with issues above, how difficult, wait, had any, with, what? Okay, let's just read this. If you've had any days with issues above, how difficult have these problems made it for you at work, home, school, or with other people? I get it now. If you have any of these problems, has it made a problem for work, home, or school, or other people? I'd say not at all difficult, because with how I am now and like even with these answers, it's not anything that's really throwing much off. The only thing that does is me. Like, the only thing that throws it off is that I do, like the answer that I gave of feeling bad about yourself, I do not like myself quite often. I feel like I need to do more and that I don't have the full like honor that I should. And that kind of like makes it difficult on me, but it doesn't really get any other people down because I don't let it. I do what I can to play my part in trying to build a better me and build upon myself. So that doesn't really make anything difficult for work or home or school or other people. It's more just something that I work on. Your result for the depression test is mild depression. Okay. Your answer suggests that you are suffering from mild depression. Consider watchful waiting and testing again normally within 2 weeks. Consider offering one or more low-intensity psychosocial interventions. Okay. I can agree with what they said. I don't think that my depression is actually that high on the meter. I think it should be more like around this area, this line right here, this darkened line, the first one, instead of the third. I guess I can see with my answers where it gets that from. Probably mainly just from the looking down on myself, I'm a failure type one. But really overall, I don't think that it's actually that bad. Like I said, these internet test things, they can't really gather much of your actual thinking or life from a, 11 question thing that asks their own setup questions and answers. So really just do some self-digging on that one, and talk to some other people, let them know what you're going through, and see what they think. But really do some self-digging and see how things are going. Anyways, I thank you guys so much for watching this. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think, and if you took either of these tests and what your score was, or just your thoughts on this at all. But anyways, that does it for my first official actual video I'm recording in my new place here in Missouri. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I also hope that you have a swell day.